was.
Crazy RNG happened in this tournament. I had a good luck as well. Half against number guy, I suppose.
Yeah. What was your favorite match? What do you say?
I don't know. They're all kind of cool. Tie, of course, it's highlight, but all matches were interesting.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun watching the Freeze Mage play. It's just it's one of those decks that's lasted for so long, and it's kind of fun to see how it reacts to the different decks that pop up from time to time. So I was pretty happy to see that you're playing Freeze Mage as opposed to the mech stuff, but a bit surprised to see you open with it against Life Coach. What was the strategy behind that? Do you feel it's just pretty good against everything right now?
I hope not to face Druid, of course. I felt like Life Coach will not expect me playing Mage, and actually, his Druid is the only counter to my Mage. From another side, I had two classes which are good against Druid, so I was expecting Life Coach not to open with Druid most likely. Just save this class until Mage. It's like so many reasons not to open with Druid. You needed to counter the Mage first, and you don't expect your opponent to open with Mage because it's like Mage is. Your opponent might expect that you will open with Druid, and then playing Mage game 1 is not so nice. So I was almost sure that it won't be Druid.
Do you feel that Freeze Mage is one of the harder decks to play? Like, to me, it seems like the decisions are much more complex than for a lot of the other decks. And I mean, as someone who's played it for a long time, do you think that because it's so hard to play, that's one of the reasons that you're one of the few people still playing it instead of mech?
I would not say it's the only reason. First of all, it's a ban system, so you can remove class you don't want to face. Mage is really good against many classes, and I hope not to face any Kizan Mystics in this tournament, and I didn't see any. Maybe I just was lucky. I'm always sure that someone will bring them for sure in this tournament. It's like apparently Freeze Mage is one of the decks which is like really hard to play. Same about Rogue. I didn't bring it into this tournament. Maybe it was a mistake, but it worked out.
It just seems like Rogue has a very direct line of play. Like, you know when you're winning, you know when you're losing. You can kind of figure out the cards you need to draw a lot easier than you can with Mage. At least it seems to me. And yeah, I mean, with Rogue, it's like, yeah, I kind of need a Blade Flurry, and there it is, I win, kind of deal. But with Mage, it seems like it's a combination of cards you usually need to secure a game.
Yeah, for Mage it's more like you don't count your life total at some point of the game when you like don't care about your life total and you have Ice Block and you're sure that it will pop. Then you count your opponent life. Sometimes you count odds of if your opponent can trigger Ice Block in one of another situation. Sometimes you like counting damage, counting chances of drawing into your burst, and what play will be lead you to a victory. For Rogue, it's not simple as well. So it's just another way. You spend time to think about other things when you play Rogue.
Yeah, we actually saw the last game that you had with Freeze Mage against the Druid of Life Coach, and yeah, we saw that you were really digging for that fireball, and you were making plays before both of us could really figure out what was the best in a lot of cases. So we were really impressed. And the other thing we noticed was Life Coach actually gave you a free draw by killing your what is it?
The Blood Mage.
Salnos.
Yeah.
Because he actually drew the silence from the Wrath for 1. So I think he gave you like an extra 20% chance to win, but it didn't pull through.
Oh, so he could Wrath into his minion and try to dig for the silence, right?
Silence, yeah. And he did draw the silence. But it was too late.
Yep, but I didn't draw Fireball anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it didn't end up coming into play. So you talked about Kazan Mystic. I think it was Kezar or Frezar that was playing that in a couple different decks. So I mean, is that something?
I think it was Kaldi. I think
was
Kaldi
it
was Kaldi was running Kazan Mystic in at least
Like every deck,
2 out of the
almost.
3 revealed
Yeah.
decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, going forward, this is going to be a series of tournaments. There's 6 different ones. Obviously, qualifying for the LAN will be the goal because the prize pool is so much bigger for that. 4 times as big for the final event. Do you think that Freeze Mage is something that you'll be able to play consistently throughout it, or do you think that people will kind of try to counter you?
It's like, I definitely will not play Freeze Mage every single tournament. Facing Keys on Mystics is really not fun. It's like you have a game in your pocket, you have second Ice Block sitting in your hand, but your opponent has Keys on Mystic and you just die.
Sounds fun for the other guy.
Yeah, it does. Not so much for you, but anyway, Kolento, big congratulations, man. You're gonna win $1,250 from this one and 3 points towards qualifying for that final tournament. Any words you want to say to your fans or practice partners or anything like that?
No, not really. I mean, I don't want to say words for my non-existing practice partners, but for my fans, thank you for watching me, and I hope you enjoyed matches. What else to say?
All right, well, great. Thanks for coming on. Till next Here's a Cards tournament, guys. This is Crip, Zell, and Kolento. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the games. And if you guys missed any of them, if you guys want to see some more of the action, there will be replays after the live stream here in just a second, as well as the VODs going up on here'sacards.eu or the YouTube channel, Chaos Contingency, KOS Contingency. So check it out. Hope you guys had a blast. We sure did. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
I don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place. So far away, the silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for all this time. And all the reasons that I cannot find.